Today I'm going to teach you a little bit about my new deck, and it's called Galileo's Time. I don't know if you can see that there. Okay, cool. I want to teach you how to use this deck. There's a couple different ways that you can use the deck. And here's the cards. Okay. So I channeled this information from Galileo, obviously. He's come through in a lot of my channelings that I've done in the past, especially with some paintings and mandalas, which is sacred geometry. But this deck actually came from an occurrence of something that happened about a year ago in my spirit center. It was in my mindful healing center called My Spirit Center. I had a free meditation during a solar eclipse. And during that solar eclipse, I was thinking to myself and asking my guides, okay, I'm having this event. Hopefully a lot of people are going to come, and I was manifesting. And I asked how I could help people better to manifest something that they want or something that they're wishing to come true, and when can it happen? When will they know that it's going to happen? So I made up these little cards, and they had, like, you know, seasons on them, dates and things like that. And so what I did was, during that meditation, about 50 people came, close to 50. It was pretty amazing. I was really thankful and impressed. And I don't know how we got 50 people in that place, but we did. And it was super fun. We went through a guided meditation, and then everybody there was like, you know, coming out of the meditation, and I had everybody choose a card. Okay, so everybody choose a card. And it was just cards they made up at the time. It was before these were even printed. And everybody picked a card, and people chose like certain things. One would say, you know, next month, this year, blah, 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 all this different stuff. And, you know, over that year's time, a lot of people had told me that you know, what they manifested had come true during that same exact time that they picked on the card. So my intention of people being able to pick what they wanted came true in a time frame that helped them. So this way it was giving them a time frame that helped them know when things were going to happen, and it helped them work out better in good ways. So then I decided, you know, I'm channeling a little bit more, and Galileo is like, hey, you make a deck. So I made this deck with Galileo, and I can't take credit for it because it's his information, that tells people when things are going to happen. So how many times have you done a reading with just any card deck? It could be, you know, an angel card deck, just any one that you just love, right? But then you want to know when that thing is going to happen. So let's just say it says you're going to get abundance of money. Let's say it says you're going to get married. Let's say you're going to get a new job. So now you want to know, when am I going to get the new job? When am I going to get married? So now you can ask. All you do is set your intention, and you're just going to take a deep breath in and exhale out, and you're going to relax. And as soon as you feel totally relaxed, I always hold the cards up to my heart center, and I'll hold them up to my heart center, and I'm going to think about what I want to know the timing of, okay? So you want to know the timing of when an event will happen. So then I say to myself, when will that event happen? So you want to be specific. So if I want to know when will I get married, okay, I'm holding it up to my heart center, setting my intention of knowing when, okay, and I feel it in my body that I'm asking correctly, okay, then I'm going to shuffle the cards a little bit, still thinking about that question of when it will happen, and then I'm going to choose a card. So you could fan them out and choose a card, one that you feel, or you can just lay them out, pick one out, or shuffle them and let one fly out, okay? So right now I'm just going to choose a card. You really want to know what it is, don't you? Okay. I'm kind of like laughing inside, but I'm going to show you this. Okay. So this one says I am going to get a sign after Valentine's Day, which is pretty cute because I met somebody shortly after Valentine's Day, and so like my question just right now is, when will I get married? So it doesn't mean I have to get married, but it says I'm going to get a sign after Valentine's Day. So which can mean this year, okay? Very cool. I'm blushing now. All right. So now you can use this card deck too if you want to ask about somebody else. You know, like, so if you're a card reader and you want to know how to ask when somebody else is going to have an occurrence happen, like let's say when Jennifer is going to get her new job, okay? So I'm focusing on Jennifer, okay, and I actually do have a friend named Jennifer. And I'm going to focus on her, shuffling the cards, and you know, you see me closing my eyes, that means I'm focusing. Okay. Okay. I'm feeling it, so I'm going to pull a card out. And it says Jennifer is going to get her job, so it doesn't say Jennifer's going to get her job, but it says it will occur during the next new moon. So during the next new moon is when Jennifer's probably going to get an offer for a job, or she's going to apply for another job and get it. So I'll let you know on that. And Jennifer, is a shout out to you. You're going to get that job. Okay. So there's lots of different cards in here. So some of them just tell you seasons. Like it'll say fall, or it will say 3 years from now. Some of it will say July. Okay. So this way you kind of understand how the cards work. They're really fun. So if you want to work with them with another card deck, you can, but you can use the cards alone by just asking a question when an event will occur. Well, I hope you enjoyed having fun with me, play with my cards. You can pick up a deck at my stores or online. And again, this one's called Galileo's Time. Okay. Galileo's pretty cool. Gives me lots of information. He always knows things because he knows the cycles of the planets, stars, moons, everything. So if you want to try them out, you can come into my stores for free. And we have both decks actually of my new decks that came out, Galileo's Time, and I also have Soul Talking and Relationships. You can see that one. Goes along with my book called Soul Talking and Relationships. So they kind of work